Hawk Gym take on district opponent Sulphur Springs. Sulphur Springs coming into the ball game undefeated in district right now. Pleasant Grove has a win in district, looking for more tonight. The announcer, Mr. David Mims, is going to do his thing right here, and we're going to let him announce both teams, and I think we're going to have the Pledge of Allegiance, and then we'll be right back. And there you have it. The lineups are set. The starters are out on the court. And it's time to play some basketball here on this Tuesday night. I am Nick Reed on the call. I got my main man Cam Sullivan behind the computer tonight. Daniel on the camera along with Donovan Brown, and we've got Zach Doty getting highlights tonight for the game day crew. Tip-off's off. No one got it. So we're going to have a re-tip right here. Sulphur Springs starts off with the basketball. Torian Phillips with a steal. Going to get the Hawks out on the break early. 1-2 and up. No good off the glass. Sulphur Springs rebound. They've got a man out running. Going to have to pull it down. Kicks it to the corner. Three-pointers up. And good off the back of the rim. Cole Theophiletis. I'm going to work my hardest on that name tonight. It's the second game I've called of Sulphur Springs, and I told them after the last one that I'd work on it. I have been working on it, so we're going to get it right. Jalen Borley with the ball at the top of the key. Screen by Bricker. He's going to hit him on the roll. Kick out to the corner to Drew Glover off his foot. Sulphur Springs basketball. Players to watch for the Hawks tonight: Torian Phillips, Ben Bricker, Halston Baca back in the lineup after an injury early in the season. For the Sulphur Springs, you've got to watch Cordrick Turner, the big man inside, as well as Parker Weisenhunt. Weisenhunt playing some tough defense on Torian Phillips. Torian trying to get to the lane. Parker Weisenhunt's going to be called for a reach-in foul. The Hawks get it in. Weisenhunt picks up a quick second foul in the first quarter. He's going to have to sit down, which could be huge for Pleasant Grove here. Weisenhunt is a top 100 player in the state of Texas. Phillips from three, off the back of the rim, no good. Turner with the rebound. Gets it out to Weisenhunt, who's going to go all the way. Off the glass, no good. Rebound, Pleasant Grove. Ben Bricker from the corner, he wants three. Not going to fall for the Hawks. They will get their own rebound. Drew Glover's going to give it a try. In and out. Sulphur Springs going to find their way to the basket. Fouled and one. Malachi Miles headed to the line to complete the three-point play. Phillips bringing it up. Gets it to Ben Bricker, who's going to try to get inside. Stop and pop, blocked by Weisenhunt. Ball rolls out of bounds. Phillips sets up the offense for the Hawks. Tries to find Baca on the roll. It's stolen. Sulphur Springs getting to the basket, no good. Cordrick Turner couldn't find the touch around the rim. Baca off fingertips and out of bounds. Turner has it at the top of the key, finds Miles inside. Gonna dribble out. Weisenhunt gets it inside to Turner. Reverse layup is good. Torian Phillips across half court. The Hawks trail 7. Ben Bricker inside the Borley. Borley pump fake off the glass and good. PG playing that zone. Borley extending it out to half court. Wisenhunt looks to get inside. He'll be stopped. Three-pointer. And it's good. Nothing but the bottom. Branson Lynn. Three minutes, 47 seconds left in the quarter. Wisenhunt's out on the break. Boom! Parker Wisenhunt. That's going to force a timeout by Pleasant Grove. And as they take one, we're going to take one with them. We'll be right back here on Game Day.
Life is busy, and we get it. The State Bank mobile app was designed to make banking more convenient for you. Check account activity, make transfers, pay bills, and manage your debit card in a snap. You can deposit checks from the convenience of your home or wherever life lands you. The State Bank app lets you organize your accounts, manage alerts, and easily email our customer service experts. Now that you have State Bank at your fingertips, you can spend more time doing what's important to you.
Your family, your bank, State Bank.
And we're back after the timeout. Parker and Wisenhunt went airborne, forcing that timeout by Pleasant Grove. Pleasant Grove with possession. Jalen Borley has the ball on the top of the key, gives it off to Torian Phillips, who wants three-pointer. Not going to fall. Rebound Sulphur Springs. They look to get out and run. Malachi Miles to Lynn for three, and it's no good. Rebound Sulphur Springs. Lynn gets it to Turner. Turner gets inside. Off the glass and good. And one. As he's fouled by Torian Phillips. Cordrick Turner heads to the line for an extra shot. Cordrick Turner, also a Texas top 100 player. He's actually ranked number 39 in the state of Texas. Wisenhunt checks out of the ball game. He'll be replaced by DJ Wilkerson. Torian Phillips gets inside, off the glass and good. Strong finish by Torian Phillips. Branson Lynn, a strong, steady point guard for this Sulphur Springs team. Gonna be a whistle for the travel there. Phillips in the corner. Skip past the Bricker. Step back three. Not going to fall. Rebound, Austin Baca. Just 2 minutes remain in the first quarter. Pleasant Grove trailing by 8 now. Sulphur Springs working it around. You have a man in the corner. Three-pointers up. Not going to fall. Fighting for the rebound. Last touch by Sulphur Springs is going to be Pleasant Grove basketball. Another sub for Sulphur Springs. Going to bring in number 24. We don't have a roster number for number 24. But it's also going to bring in number 4, Theo McKelvey. Torian Phillips off screen. Won't go. Lynn gets it up court to Turner, who can't catch the pass. It will go out of bounds. Pleasant Grove basketball. Torian Phillips brings it across half court. Ben Bricker going to work. He's going to get it over to Jalen Boydley. Phillips taking his time. Boydley behind the back. He wants 3. Off the glass and good. Jalen Boydley. The bank is open. Great inside feed. Off the glass and good. DJ Wilkerson. Torian Phillips looks to go to work. He's going to try to get inside. He will. Shots up. Not going to go. As Sulphur Springs gets out on the break. As Ben Bricker's whistled for the foul with 22.5 seconds to go in your first quarter. Pleasant Grove still trailing. McKelvey's going to look to get inside. Whistle for the offensive foul. Jalen Boydley doing a great job of getting his feet set there. Pleasant Grove moving the ball around. Finds Drew Glover in the corner, and it's good. Nothing but the bottom. Time running out. Lynn wants 3. Not going to get it to go. That's the end of your first quarter. 16-12 was your score with Pleasant Grove trailing. As they take a break, we're going to take one with them. We'll be right back here on Game Day. And we're back live for some second quarter action. 16-12, Pleasant Grove ending that quarter on a high note. Sulphur Springs, arguably their best player, in a little bit of foul trouble. He is back on the court right now. And that is Mr. Parker Wisenhunt. Him and Cordry Turner have to be probably one of the best duos in the state of Texas. Torian Phillips finds Jalen Boydley in the corner. He's going to get to the basket. 1-2. It's up. No good off the glass. Last touch by the Hawks. Sulphur Springs looks to get it inside. They will. Great help defense by the Hawks. That's off Turner's knee. And that's going to be Pleasant Grove basketball. Phillips gets in the corner to Glover, who finds Bricker underneath the basket. That's going to be no good. Great defense by Turner. Sulphur Springs has a man in the corner. Three-pointers up. No good off the glass. Torian Phillips going to try to get to the bucket himself. He will. That shot's blocked. Bordley tries to take another charge on this end of the court. He's whistled for the block. That's going to send DJ Wilkerson to the line for two. First free throw, no good. Jalen Borley checks out of the game, and that brings in number 5, Justin Castile of the Hawks. Second free throw is good. Torian Phillips walking it up. Finds Glover across half court. Glover wants three. Finds Ben Bricker under the basket. It's good off the glass. The Hawks bring it within 3. 6 minutes, 20 seconds on the clock. Sulphur Springs has a man in the corner. It's good off the back of the rim. DJ Wilkerson. Drew Glover wants 3 from deep. Not going to go off the front of the rim. Great rebound by Castile. He's going to turn it over. Wisenhunt's out on the break. Behind the back, off the glass, and good! And one. Parker Wisenhunt. Wisenhunt showing the caliber player he is right there, really controlling the ball. At the line for a chance to complete the three-point play. Three-point play is complete. We've got a timeout here called by the ref. Trying to figure out who made that last foul, I believe. We need some elevator music here until we get this thing figured out. I think we may have something going on with the score, actually. There we go. We've got it all figured out. No changes have been made to the scoreboard, so I believe they've got it right. Sulphur Springs thought they had 23. Had to get that settled. Drew Glover finding Ben Bricker underneath. Blocked by Cordrick Turner. Glover wants 3, and it's good. Nothing but the bottom. Drew Glover from the outside. Miles getting away with one there. Pleasant Grove still playing tough defense. Lynn wants the floater, not going to go off the front of the rim. Out of bounds, last touch by Sulphur Springs. Drew Glover setting up. He's going to get inside. Floater, no good. Rebound, Austin Baca, and good. Wisenhunt trying to get inside. Off the glass and good. That's going to be number 5, Malachi Miles. Great find inside. Castille's going to get to the rim here. Turner with another block. They find Wisenhunt. Wisenhunt gets to the rim, and it's good off the glass. Torian Phillips trying to slow it down here. Castile finds Glover. Glover tries to dump it inside to Baca. It's stolen by Turner. Turner gets it inside, and good. Torian Phillips sets up the offense. He wants 3. Not going to go for the Hawks. As Lynn looks to push it, finds Wisenhunt, who floats to the rim and makes a bucket. That's going to force another Pleasant Grove timeout, and as they take this timeout, we'll take it with them. We'll be right back here on Game Day.
The all-new Greg Orr RV and Marine is now open with 2 great locations to better serve you with the area's largest selection of new and pre-owned RVs and boats. We also have award-winning service technicians for all your boat and RV service needs in our state-of-the-art service and parts departments. So for all your RV and boating needs, let us exceed your expectations at both locations of Greg Orr RV and Marine in Texarkana.
And we're back live. 3 minutes, 28 seconds remain in the half. 39-10 is your score. Pleasant Grove really battled back at the beginning of this quarter, making it a 3-point ball game. Sulphur Springs answering with a few 3-pointers and a few athletic plays at the rim by Parker Wisenhunt. Inbound pass to Torian Phillips to get us started here. Jalen Borley screen. Torian Phillips trying to get to the rim. He will. Off the glass, no good. Miles gets to the cup. Off the front of the rim. Rebound, Jalen Borley, stolen by Miles. Going to have a travel called on Theophilitis. Cross-court pass to now in the ball game, Keaston King of the Pleasant Grove Hawks. King, another good shooter for Pleasant Grove. Castile tries to go baseline, back to King. King to Phillips. Phillips gets inside, loses the ball. Sulphur Springs out and running. Sulphur Springs trying to get it inside. They hit Malachi Miles, who had to throw it off the leg of a Pleasant Grove defender. Sulphur Springs remains in possession here. Inside pass to Turner, and good off the glass. Jalen Borley, guarded by Turner here. Keaston King, stop and pop. No good off the front of the rim. Rebound Sulphur Springs. Lynn finds Turner. Turner goes to work inside. Has to get it back out to Lynn, who wants 2. And it's good off the back of the rim. Branson Lynn. 1 minute, 24 seconds remain in the half. Pleasant Grove still trailing. Sulphur Springs trying to widen the gap. Jalen Borley loses the ball at half. It's going to be an over and back. Sulphur Springs basketball. Making some subs here. Nick Jefferson checked in for the Hawks. He's going to replace Torian Phillips. Great trap in the corner by Pleasant Grove right here. Drew Glover. Timeout called by Sulphur Springs. Everybody was kind of paused there trying to figure out what was going on. As they take this timeout, we'll take one with them. And we'll be right back here on Game Day.
We are excited to announce here at Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital that we have expanded our capabilities to better serve our community. As a hospital, we have the capability for inpatient services. After your outstanding emergency care, we can smoothly transition you into one of our new inpatient rooms that have telemetry monitors in every room to continue your concierge medicine care. While our patients continue receiving their care in their inpatient suites, we also make sure that your loved ones are taken care of with our outstanding facilities.
And we're back. Sulphur Springs finds a man in the corner. He has to bounce it back out. Just 1 minute remains in your half. Steal by Jalen Bordley. Gets it up court to Keaton King. He rolls out of bounds. Pleasant Grove turnover. The clock did not start on the inbound pass right there. Great catch by the ref. .4 seconds remain in your half. There we go. Got the clock rolling now. Lynn brings it up for Sulphur Springs. Finds Wisenhunt, who goes right back to Lynn. Wisenhunt wants three here. Not going to go off the front of the rim. Ball bounces out of bounds. Pleasant Grove possession. Jefferson across half court. 30 seconds remaining in your half. Jefferson's going to go all the way to the cup. He's up. Block. Or foul. I'm sorry. Cordrick Turner's called for the foul there. It's going to send Nick Jefferson to the line for two. First free throw, good. Second free throw won't go. Rebound Sulphur Springs. Coming up on the 20-second mark here. Sulphur Springs may settle for the last shot here. Wisenhunt going to go to the goal. Finds Turner. Turner can't hold on to it. Pleasant Grove's going to have a chance at the last shot here. Sulphur Springs with the steal. Theophilidis. No good off the front of the rim. Borley going to hold it for the half here. 34-20 is your score. Sulphur Springs leads Pleasant Grove at the half. As they take a little break, we'll take one with them. We're going to come back a little early, do some halftime adjustments, what we think should happen from both sides of the court. Until then, we'll be right back here on Game Day.
We are excited to announce here at Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital that we have expanded our capabilities to better serve our community. As a hospital, we have the capability for inpatient services. After your outstanding emergency care, we can smoothly transition you into one of our new inpatient rooms that have telemetry monitors in every room to continue your concierge medicine care. While our patients continue receiving their care in their inpatient suites, we also make sure that your loved ones are taken care of with our outstanding facilities. Our added services include a procedure room and also the capability of MRIs. With our imaging, we are able to offer outpatient, inpatient, and emergency room, MRI, CT, ultrasound, and X-ray. We are honored by your support and look forward to serving all your future medical needs.
And we're back live here at the end of the halftime. Just 1 minute, 35 seconds to go in the half, or the halftime break, I guess I should say. Got a couple of adjustments we think should be made. My main man, Zach Doty, is going to join me in the booth here for the second half. But for the Pleasant Grove Hawks, I think they just need to get to the basket more. I know Cordrick Turner's down there for Sulphur Springs, and he's a big guy, and he's covering up the paint. He's very good at protecting the rim. But I think Pleasant Grove needs to go at him, maybe try to get him in some foul trouble here in the third quarter, make him sit down a little bit. As we've seen before from Cordrick Turner, he will play the entire game if he's able to. If he doesn't get in any foul trouble, he will play the entire game. And with him being that anchor in the middle and playing the entire game, that's going to be tough to get buckets at the rim. But if Pleasant Grove goes at him and they get him in a little bit of foul trouble, they may help him out in this half. Parker and Weisenhunt, I don't think you can stop him. I think you just got to slow him down. But Doty's been on the court. He's been courtside for this first half. So, Doty, what were you seeing down there?
As far as Sulphur Springs goes, they have great communication on defense. That's the one thing that I noticed that really stood out was whenever somebody's open, they're always yelling at each other, oh, hey, come get this guy. And that's one thing that's kind of helped them maintain this lead is they've been excellent on defense. And then in transition, they've been executing well, too. Parker Weisenhunt hasn't necessarily done much from beyond the arc. But whenever he's able to get those transition buckets inside, he's been really well. And then I think what's his name?
Cordrick Turner.
Yeah, him. He's been very good on defense. He's got a couple blocks, and his shot has just been unmatched. And it's hard for Sulphur Springs to counteract that.
Yeah, you looked at my roster. I don't have Cordrick Turner written down here. He's on the bottom of their roster, and he's number 23, but I know who he is, so I just didn't write it down.
I couldn't remember his name. I know he's really good.
The half is going to start. Pleasant Grove has possession here. Torian Phillips trying to get inside. There's that defense by Turner we talked about on the inside. But Torian's going right at him. No good. 16-point deficit for the Hawks. They're going to try to overcome that here in the second half.
And a big thing for Pleasant Grove is Drew Glover getting those outside shots. He was making a lot of those at the end of the first quarter and the beginning of the second quarter, and those will be big in getting Pleasant Grove back in this game.
Exactly. Weisenhunt wants three there, doesn't get it for Sulphur Springs. Drew Glover, like you just said, he wants three and it's good. Nothing but the bottom. Drew Glover from the corner.
As soon as he touches it, he gets it right out, and that's just a great shooter whenever you see one, whenever they're able to just handle the ball so well and get it right out of their hands into the basket.
Great defense by Ben Bricker. Also great find inside from Jalen Borley. They're not able to keep their hands on it, but I believe it was last touched by Sulphur Springs, so Pleasant Grove will keep the basketball. We're having some scoreboard malfunctions one more time. Got to figure it out. Ben Bricker to throw the ball in. I'm not sure what just happened right there. Drew Glover ran out of bounds. I don't believe you can do that on the inbound. Inside pass. They're going to get Theophilidis on the outside.
Hey, you remembered his name this time. There you go.
Oh, I already messed it up twice.
You listen to the voice memo I sent you?
Yeah.
Shout out to Theophilidis for telling us his name after the LE game.
Exactly. Great inside find by Lynn to Malachi Miles underneath the basket. Torian Phillips looks to set up the offense. Great screen by Baca. Torian Phillips gets it off the glass, no good. Lynn finds Miles off the glass and good for the fast break bucket.
And because Sulphur Springs runs so fast, I think Pleasant Grove's going to need to rely on their bench a lot just because they're having to keep up so much and they're running so much, and so they're going to lose momentum and stamina along the way. So Jackson Gibson and these guys coming off the bench will be a big factor in kind of driving back in this deficit.
Phillips tries to find Baca inside. Miles knocking it out of bounds. Speaking of that Pleasant Grove bench, we've got Keaston King, one of the best bench players coming on right now. Again, our second game seeing Turner with his mismatch inside. It kind of makes your lineups go a little differently. King finds Bricker. Bricker wants two. He's going to kick it back out for three. And it's good. Nothing but the bottom. Keaston King
And there's that bench impact that we were talking about. The entire bench, including himself, is going to be a big factor. And we saw King start a bunch of games this year, so we know that he has the potential.
Exactly. Three-pointer missed by Parker Wisenhunt of the Sulphur Springs Wildcats. Bordley trying to get inside, and he will. It's going to be a block called on Theophilidis. Four minutes, 56 seconds remain in the third quarter. Torian Phillips gets it to Jalen Bordley. Torian Phillips wants three. Not going to go for the Hawks. Rebound King. Great inside pass. Great defense as well. Malachi Miles sniffing that out. Finds Turner. Turner's going to get inside. Step through and good.
Not afraid of the contact there. Pushes up into the basket and gets the made bucket.
When Pleasant Grove brings Turner out on the defensive end, I think they've got to take advantage of the paint. Drew Glover with the pump fake. He wants three. Not going to go off the back of the rim. Great rebound, Jalen Bordley. Another steal from Parker Wisenhunt. He's out on the break. He's up. Good off the glass.
Those finger rolls that he has are just so beautiful. Looking at him on the court, getting highlights of him. He just does it so effortlessly. Ben Bricker there with the three.
Pleasant Grove shooting the three fairly well in this ball game. They're going to need to shoot it a little bit more often to close up this gap. Theophilidis wants three on the other end, and he's going to get it.
A big thing that I heard the coaching staff talk about coming out of halftime was they don't have any problems with fouls so far. Jalen Bordley's the only person with the biggest foul trouble, and so they can be a little bit more aggressive on the defensive end. And so whenever they're able to do it, they need to be more aggressive on the defensive end, and try and push a little harder, and push to the point to where maybe sometimes you do want to foul, and let them know that you're here and that you're still in this game.
Exactly, and some more bench guys coming in right here. Jackson Gibson checks in off the bench. Halston Baca checks back into the ball game. Great defense from Keaston King. He's going to find Gibson out in front. Blocked by Theophilidis. And we're going to have an offensive foul called against Halston Baca. Sulphur Springs basketball.
Theophilidis just gets his feet set and catches Baca in the air and gets caught with the charge.
Exactly. Baca found himself in the air with nowhere to go right there. Great passing going on right now. Theophilidis in the corner. No good. Last touch by Sulphur Springs.
A big thing from Sulphur Springs is they have great spacing and they're able to pick apart the zone so well. Making the extra passes when needed and finding the open man on the perimeter has been huge for the Sulphur Springs offense.
Exactly, and then there's no drop off either. DJ Wilkerson, who just checked into the ball game, has been big for Sulphur Springs tonight coming off the bench. Drew Glover for three, and it's good off the back of the rim.
Take them while you can get them, because Sulphur Springs is going to find the person to put on Drew Glover eventually to where they're going to limit those threes. So whenever you can get them, take them.
DJ Wilkerson cutting to the basket for two. That's going to be a timeout. Sulphur Springs, as they take this timeout, we're going to take one with them, and we'll be right back here on Game Day.
The all-new Greg Orr RV and Marine is now open with 2 great locations to better serve you with the area's largest selection of new and pre-owned RVs and boats. We also have award-winning service technicians for all your boat and RV service needs in our state-of-the-art service and parts departments. So for all your RV and boating needs, let us exceed your expectations at both locations of Greg Orr RV and Marine in Texarkana.
And we're back. 2 minutes, 16 seconds remain in the third quarter. 49-32 is your score. Sulphur Springs trying to protect this lead, and Pleasant Grove trying to take it away. What do you think is the main thing that Pleasant Grove has to do to climb back in this ball game, Dodie?
I think they need to play more man. their zone defense is just getting picked apart by Sulphur Springs spacing. And because they run such a quick tempo and such a fast-paced offense, they're getting a little bit behind, and that's kind of why they are running the zone. But I think if they run more man-to-man, it'll help them on defense. And then on offense, create more perimeter shots. And once you create those perimeter shots, they're going to pick up on that, and that's going to allow more availability to drop to the hole with Torion Phillips and Jalen Boardley closer to the end of the game.
I agree totally. I've said it once before. I don't want to sound like a broken record. We know man's hard. When Cordial Turner's in the ballgame, you got to find someone to man up on him. But like on defense, when they bring him out to the wing, you've got to take advantage of the post play at that point. But like you said, create more open outside shots. Drew Glover's hot right now. Try to keep feeding him, and I think Pleasant Grove will be all right. Keyston King gets in with the bucket.
And I think on defense, you like Halston Baca because of his height. Against Sulphur Springs, but then as well, you got to think about Jalen Boardley, and his size has more mass on him because he is a football player, a linebacker, and can put more aggression into defense.
Cordial Turner gets inside for another bucket.
More mass.
Torion Phillips wants three, and he's gonna get it. Nothing but the bottom. Torion Phillips for three. DJ Wilkerson's going to go for three, not going to get it. Rebound, Sulphur Springs. Cordial Turner goes a runner at the rim, and he's good.
Such a big body that he can make his presence known in the paint, get those second efforts, and get those points for the Sulphur Springs offense.
Such a mismatch underneath the basket. Athletic big. You don't see much of those in high school. Torion Phillips is going to go for three. Not going to get it. Gets his own rebound. Off the glass, no good. Second try, no good. Third try, no good for Torion Phillips. Wisenhunt misses the dunk.
Wisenhunt's going to get a technical for hanging onto the rim.
We've seen that call twice tonight. I guess a no-nonsense referee crew. Sometimes it's necessary to hang on the rim right there by Wisenhunt. I'm not sure if it was or not when he missed the dunk. There weren't very many people underneath him. I don't know what the timing regulation is. Maybe it's for him reaching back and trying to grab the ball as it bounced out. I'm not sure what that tech's for.
Yeah, I'm going to say he just held on too long. I didn't necessarily see anybody underneath him. That's kind of a judgment call if we're being honest, but personally he did hold on a little bit long for the high school game and not wanting them to hold on and kind of showboat in a way if you think about it.
I agree. Free throws missed by Drew Glover. Keyston King set to throw the ball in for the Hawks. 3 minutes or 31 seconds left in your third quarter here. Phillips brings it across half court, guarded by DJ Wilkerson. Phillips trying to get to the cup. He'll lose his footing, gets it outside to Glover, who wants three. Not going to go for the Hawks. Branson Lynn to bring it up. He finds DJ Wilkerson. Stolen by Gibson. Drew Glover with the pump fake. Step back three from the corner. Not going to go. Last touch by Sulphur Springs.
I think Glover got a little bit too off balance there. He's been making those off balance threes tonight, but I think he was even a little bit more off balance for himself as he took that shot and just wasn't able to get set.
Pleasant Grove's going to take a timeout here. As they take it, we're going to stay with them. Cordial Turner having a very good night, similar to what we've seen in the past, as well as number 20, Parker Wisenhunt. Pleasant Grove trying their best to slow these guys down. I said it earlier, Dodie, while you were out on the court. This may be one of the best high school duos in the state of Texas right here.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm sure you alluded to it, but having two top 100 players in the state of Texas on your team is massive. And I was over there whenever they were doing introductions, and they just seemed to have such a chemistry with each other. They were laughing, making jokes, even in warm-ups and getting ready to come out and starting introductions. And so having that chemistry as teammates and growing up through Sulphur Springs together, I'm sure they've created a bunch of memories together and will continue to create memories throughout the season and as they continue out their college careers.
Most definitely, and I also want to talk about for a second. We got the chance to watch the JV game as well before this one, and both of these programs have a lot to look up to. Sulphur Springs has another duo on the JV squad, as well as Pleasant Grove. They have their own duo or even trio on their JV squad that these coaches can look forward to. But that's the end of your quarter. 53-38 is your score. We got one more quarter to play here, and we'll be right back here on Game Day.
You've spent years working hard to create your financial security. Reward yourself with a checking account designed specifically for you by a bank that shows you the outstanding level of customer service you deserve. With State Bank's Elite Checking, you can qualify for a competitive rate of interest, no monthly service fee, free checks, and superior customer service. Let State Bank be your bank for service, relationships, and living life to its fullest.
And we're back for some fourth quarter action here. 53-38, Pleasant Grove trailing to the Sulphur Springs Wildcats. If you're the Sulphur Springs coach in that break right there, what are you telling your team, Dodie?
I'm saying keep up momentum, but also kind of get to a point to where you can kind of put this game to rest, continue to be ready for the rest of the season. It's a long season ahead. These teams have only played 3 district games so far, and so whenever you can get as much rest as possible, you'll look to do that.
Exactly. This district showing up to be a tough district in basketball. You've got the Paris, you've got Sulphur Springs, Liberty Islo, Pleasant Grove, and North Lamar. You've got to bring it every night in this district.
For sure, and we've already got to see Sulphur Springs and Liberty Islo, and now Sulphur Springs and Pleasant Grove, and these teams are going to be constantly at each other's, and these are only their first matchups. And so whenever they get to see each other again in early February, late February, whichever it may be, they'll be looking to continue to fight hard as they push for playoffs.
Most definitely. First free throw good, second one no good by Keaston King. Torian Phillips with the save. Finds King in the corner. He wants 3. And it's short. Rebound and put back. Austin Baca.
And that's a great thing that you want to see from your big man, Austin Baca there, getting up, making a big rebound, and making that second effort for your team.
Austin Baca asked to complete a tough task tonight in the post with Cordry Turner. Also coming off the injury early in the season, he's got to work his way back into this Pleasant Grove lineup.
Yeah, and because of that, Keaston King kind of moved in, and so he's able to be a great 6th man off the bench. And you can see Austin Baca with the knee brace on, so he's still kind of giving it some work, but he's able to come in and make a still big impact for this team.
Jackson Gibson with the floater off the glass. Pleasant Grove trying to cut into this deficit. Sulphur Springs has a man in the corner. 3-pointer won't go. Great defense right there by Pleasant Grove. Coach Coffins thought they got away with the travel there. King tries to go for the steal. He can't get it. Trying to get it to Turner. Pleasant Grove playing some face defense. Knocks that ball out of bounds. Parker Weisenhunt checks back into the ballgame.
They're playing really good defense, and Sulphur Springs is getting a little complacent. Only a 10-point lead now, and they're getting a little sloppy with the ball. They're going to look to bring in Parker Weisenhunt and be more effective on offense.
He immediately tries to get to the rim, but won't get there before he's whistled for the travel. Like you said, just a 10-point deficit now. Pleasant Grove could cut back into this, and halfway through the quarter, they could be sitting pretty with behind 2 or 3.
Yeah, a couple threes from Drew Glover. Torian Phillips being a dynamic player as he is from outside the perimeter, driving in, whichever. And then Keaston King, a huge point guard coming off that bench. He's able to do so much, too.
Gets inside, not able to get the pass off, has to kick it back outside of Torian Phillips. 5 minutes, 55 seconds to go in your ball game. Torian Phillips tries to get inside the Baca. He will. Baca's up and fouled. Headed to the line for 2.
And going up a guy on defense like that, Austin Baca made a great spin move, getting the effort to get that ball in, and gets the foul call, gets the trip to the line.
all free throws from here on out. All free throws are important, but all these free throws from here on out will be really important for the Hawks. The first one won't go.
Yeah, they need all the points that they can get. We've seen this Sulphur Springs offense all night, and so whenever they can get these points, they need to take advantage of them.
Second free throw good for Baca. 5 minutes, 47 seconds remaining in your ball game. Pleasant Grove down just 9 points now. Inside to Miles, back out to Wisenhunt. No good, but the putback is Malachi Miles.
He just gets a great bounce there right to him, takes advantage of it.
Phillips sets it up, tries to get inside. Gets to the corner. Glover back to Phillips. Wisenhunt gets inside, reverse layup, good. Drew Glover, the three-point runner, won't go for the Hawks. He will be fouled and headed to the line for 2 here, maybe 3. 3 shots here, 3 shots. That was a running three-pointer. Drew Glover, a player who doesn't have to set his feet to shoot the 3. We've seen that tonight.
No, and that makes him such a threat, especially whenever you're trying to play defense, is because whenever he's moving and you're not expecting him to, and you catch him on a foul, that gives him 3 chances at the line, which is huge.
Definitely missed the first one, made the second one. Makes the third one. Turner kicks it back out.
Good defense there by Halston Baca.
Wisenhunt tries to get inside. He's going to be fouled. Headed to the line for 2 here. 4 minutes, 28 seconds remaining in your ball game. First free throw good. Second free throw missed. It's Turner with the rebound. He's up and good off the glass.
Barker Wisenhunt, even though he missed that free throw, he knows that he can rely on Turner to get that extra effort and make that second chance bucket.
Goes to Glover. Glover going to work. Glover wants 3. Finds Baca inside. Pump fake. He's up. Off the glass and good.
It's great to see Halston Baca here the second half. He's definitely improved his game and stepped up big time. Torion Phillips with a huge steal here.
Got to get a bucket out of it. He'll be fouled. Branson Lynn picks up the foul. Torion Phillips headed to the line for 2.
He doesn't get the bucket, but he'll take a foul there. Gets a chance at the line.
These free throws down the stretch are going to be huge, but they need some. The Hawks need defensive stops. You're not at a point in the ball game, scoreboard wise, to trade buckets with Sulphur Springs right here. You got to get some stops and turn them into points on the other side. First free throw, no good by Torion Phillips.
And here they come bringing in their starters, Ben Bricker and Jalen Bordley, who will make some big impacts and give some more aggression on the defensive end for sure.
Exactly, and you also bring in Jackson Gibson, who's your shooter of your bench guys, at least one of them anyway. He comes back into the ball game. Him and Drew Glover, you've got to look to them to kind of bring you back in this one.
Yeah, Drew Glover and Jackson Gibson will be your outside guys. Torion is so dynamic to where he can drive in and take those perimeter shots depending on what the defense gives him.
Wisenhunt tries to get to the rim. Won't go. He'll get his own rebound. Off the glass and good. Second chance buckets have been huge for Sulphur Springs in the second half as well.
all game, really. The way that they are able to crash the boards is just beautiful. And Ben Brooker there with a good inside pass from Jackson Gibson to make the 2-point, 11-point game here with 3 minutes left in the second half.
Great ball movement right there by the Hawks. Just hit the 3-minute mark. Great inside pass by Sulphur Springs. They cannot hold on to it. Bounces through the fingertips of Malachi Miles.
And now it's on Pleasant Grove to take advantage of these opportunities. The Sulphur Springs is going to shoot themselves in the foot. They got to take every chance that they can get to make more buckets.
Pleasant Grove would love a 3-point shot here. Borley to Phillips. Phillips sets up Turner. He gets inside. Bounces off Turner, then Borley out of bounds.
I think there they would have wanted to see Torion Phillips have the ball more. They had a mismatch with Turner up there. He's able to create so much motion on the outside perimeter. Probably should have kept the ball with Torion.
Exactly. When every time I said it at the beginning of the half, if you bring Turner out, you've got to expose it. Branson Lynn fires one up from deep, and it's good. Jackson Gibson finds Ben Bricker in the corner, back to Gibson. He's going to get inside, goes back to Bricker. If he'd have shot the floater there, I think Turner was so confused that he wouldn't have even tried to block it.
Yeah, he was still holding on to Bricker a little bit there. If Gibson puts up the floater, they probably have 2 points, and it's going back Sulphur Springs' way.
Branson Lynn, I think I'm going to open up this big 2 to a big 3 for Sulphur Springs. Branson Lynn plays the point guard as good as anybody else in this district. Shooting the ball, he may be at the top of the list as well.
He has great defensive presence too. He tries to be. He was pressing on Glover as much as possible, and then Glover, he just creates those shot opportunities for himself.
Torion Phillips is going to try to get one here. We have a block by Theophilidis. Sends Torion to the line for 2. Sulphur Springs wanted a foul on this side of the court. The shot from the corner by Branson Lynn, he was knocked down. Just 1 minute, 29 seconds remaining in your ball game.
Yeah, the coach for Sulphur Springs is saying that Branson Lynn didn't have an opportunity to land whenever he came down with that shot.
And I like to see that. Your team's up, it's late in the ball game, but you're still fighting for your players. That's one of my favorite things to see out of a coach.
Absolutely. You're always going to want to fight for your players. Know that they care as much as you do, and make sure that they're putting in as much effort as you are into this game, no matter what the score.
Buck is good. Sulphur Springs break the press. Pleasant Grove still playing hard defense. Looks like we're going to get a little man here. Branson Lynn gets to the basket, no good. Drew Glover looking for 3. He finds Bricker inside. Pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound, Austin Baca. And he gets the putback. Timeout, Pleasant Grove. Down by 10. As they take this timeout, we're going to take one with them. We'll be right back here on Game Day.
The all-new Greg Orr RV and Marine is now open with 2 great locations to better serve you with the area's largest selection of new and pre-owned RVs and boats. We also have award-winning service technicians for all your boat and RV service needs in our state-of-the-art service and parts departments. So for all your RV and boating needs, let us exceed your expectations at both locations of Greg Orr RV and Marine in Texarkana. The all-new Greg
We're
Orr
back.
RV.
Just 58 seconds remain in your ball game. Pleasant Grove trailing by 10 points here. Going to have a few turnovers and a few three-point shots to get back in this ball game.
I think the key piece is going to be Halston Baca on both ends, on covering on defense, getting rebounds, and then whenever you're on offense, kicking it out to the perimeter, but then also Hasabaka being able to get these offensive boards whenever needed to get second chances on the perimeter.
One thing you can't do right here is let Sulphur Springs run down the clock. You've got to get there and foul or steal, one of the two. You're down 10. Weisenhunt gets to the rim. He's going to kick it out. He'll be whistled for the travel. Couldn't get that foot on the ground.
And this is the intensity they want. They want to make Sulphur Springs uncomfortable in these tough situations. Down 10, they're going to try and make them as uncomfortable as possible.
Pleasant Grove's got to get it in the basket quickly, though. Torian Phillips step back jumper, no good. Weisenhunt keeps it in bounds. 25 seconds remaining in your ball game. Ben Bricker picks up a foul here on the sideline. Sulphur Springs to throw it in, 24 seconds.
And that's only Pleasant Grove's third foul so far this half. They got to take advantage of that. Be aggressive.
Get up in there. Weisenhunt is going to go up off the glass and good.
And that started with great off-ball movement by Weisenhunt, able to create himself that time. 12
seconds in your ball game here. Borley's going to take a three. No good off the back of the rim. Ben Bricker rebound. He's going to go back up. No good. Out of bounds. Pleasant Grove basketball with 4.7 seconds in your ball game. Drew Glover gets it inside the Baca. 4 seconds. Torian Phillips is going to take a deep three. No good off the back of the rim. Rebound Sulphur Springs. And that is your ball game. The Sulphur Springs Wildcats come to town and defeat the Pleasant Grove Hawks 67-55 in a great ball game here on a Tuesday night. I am Nick Reed. My main man Zach Doty in the booth with me. Cam behind the computer. Daniel on the camera as well as Donovan Brown. We've even got Mr. Game Day in the house tonight taking photos. Great basketball here in Texarkana, and we'll see you guys next time here on Game Day.